The Eulogy of Minister Ian Gordon. I humbly stand in this moment of time to bear witness of a man in our time. For unto us a child was born, unto us a son was given. Discernment would be upon his shoulders, and he would be called admirable, an enabler, a preaching titan, worship warrior, Ian Livingston Gordon. What power lies within a name, which we fondly do proclaim? Gordon means fortress. Livingston means a brown mountain. And Ian, God is gracious. When purpose met destiny, the man occupying this treasure chest was born to the beloved theologian, Reverend Everett, and the virtuous Lurleen Gordon at Mount Sinai Hospital on October 23rd, 1976, thereby solidifying himself as the eldest of 5 children and 4 siblings, Stephen, Denise, Ryan, and Bradley. By blood, he was their big brother, but by his nature, he was their hero. Rolling back the curtains of time and raising up the blinds, we remember Ian as a wide-eyed, tender-hearted, jovial, and generous lad, thirsty for knowledge and famished for truth. Scholastically, Ian was a cerebral wonder of manifold mastery and brazen brilliance. Ian attended J.R. Wilcox and Corliss Public School before making academic milestones at Darcel Avenue Senior Public School, and most notably, Westwood Secondary School, where he received a bursary to attend York University. He graduated with honors in the bachelor's program of economics, but greater than his graduation was his baptism in 1991, enlisting in the army of the Lord. He denounced the world of academia that he may know him and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his suffering, being made conformable unto his death. An avid pro wrestling fan from the 80s, he understood the concept and mindset of good and evil. He regarded fair play, detested dirty tactics and foreign objects, while in the spiritual realm wrestled not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. This fortress of faith believed in standing for holiness, modeling righteousness, and sought moral excellence. He was a giant of a man who walked softly on the earth. He loved without hypocrisy, worshipped without apology, redefined hospitality. Ian Livingston Gordon. Ian was a dream catcher and a vision caster. Through the lens of the Spirit, he was able to create a logo for the triumphant Church of God upon the sharing of the vision from the heart of General Overseer Bishop J.J. Park. Ian envisioned a gospel reaching nations and God's people living a life of dominion. Ian preached the gospel not because he wanted to. He preached because he was called to. He was an awesome orator in the kingdom, a verbal powerhouse, exhorting others to find their purpose and labor for the Lord. He was a general in the youth ministry, the leader and founder of the Triumphant Generation, an assembly of gifted preteens, ambitious adolescents, and purpose-driven graduates on fire for God. In 2006, at the height of ministry, God deemed it time for Ian to go to the rock that was higher than he was, to find shelter in the cleft of the rock when the storms of life raged over him. He found shelter in the awesome physical specimen of a woman named Petra Clark. His Wonder Woman, his baby girl. Her ambition, her humility, and down-to-earth nature had him wooing like the 16-time wrestling champion Ric Flair. On August 23, 2008, Ian and Petra wed, making him the jet-flying, limousine-riding, kiss-stealing, wheeling-dealing son of a gun. Their marriage was a ministry as they demonstrated the love of God, submitting to each other in honor, preferring one another. They had eternal life. They had an eternal love. Living in a fallen world, the Brown Mountain became frosted with illness. But though sick in body, this soldier had no trace of sickness in his soul. It was well with his soul. Weeks ago, while on tour of duty, he told his mother that he was not afraid to die, but he wanted to fulfill his assignment. On December 16th, 2018, Ian fought a good fight, finished his course, and kept the faith. The pangs of dialysis gave way to a metamorphosis. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. We thank God for this gift of God. We bless his holy name for a life well lived, well learned, well led, well loved. In pro wrestling vernacular, in honor of the great one, granted 42 years on the land, in respect of this good soldier of the Most High God, seated in heavenly places, crowned in righteousness, and hailing in the New Jerusalem. Please stand to your feet and shout out praises as I induct my lifetime tag partner into the holy hall of faith, living in the New Jerusalem, the most reverend, most honorable, Reverend Ian Livingston Gordon. Sings my soul.